Hello, you sexy viewer. Let's relax with some television.
How's everything going with you?
Like
your vagina.
It's good. Like I said before, I'm pretty fully recovered by now, I think. I'm not in any pain.
Hey, I think that's enough television. Ugh, there must be something good to watch. Apparently, there is. It's called The Terror, and it's been getting lots of critical acclaim. Is it any good? Ha! I doubt it. I'm going to watch it and tear it a new arsehole. It's great. It's bloody great. Shit on a chandelier! I was pleasantly surprised by The Terror. More surprisingly, it was made by AMC, the same lot who made 8 seasons of The Walking Dead. They're running that show till the wheels fall off. However, they made this, and demonstrated they aren't just a one-trick pony, and have got more horror potential up their sleeves. The Terror can be described as, it's Master and Commander meets Predator. No, that's a stupid comparison. It's Captain Pugwash meets Fortitude, but without the mutant wasps. No, that's also stupid. Whatever. The show doesn't need comparisons. It does its own thing, and it does it well. What is The Terror, and why am I filleting it like an 18-year-old on a casting couch? It's based on a book, which is also based on the real-life doomed expedition of the HMS Erebus and HMS Terror. But this is a historical drama based on all that, and it's all about 2 ships that are seeking the Northwest Passage through the Arctic for glory and groupies, but also to help the British Empire and its economy, back when Britain had an expansive empire. Don't worry, lads, we'll get our empire back. Can't have those savages getting too comfortable. Right from the get-go, the show slaps you in the face with its hard-throbbing, veiny production values. From the set design to the costumes, you can see a lot of attention to detail went into this. It looks like everyone is going to burst into a performance of HMS Pinafore. If only. Instead we get this. Unfortunately for our explorers, they took the wrong turn and sailed up Shit Creek, which left both their ships stuck in ice, thus stranding the crew for a couple of years. That's right, the show spends years as morale lowers, madness, hunger and scurvy takes hold of the crew, and if that wasn't enough shit hitting the fan, a strange monster lurking in the fog is hunting them. Every day, it picks the crew off, one by one, and you really do feel sorry for them all. I have to give credit to the acting. It is superb, with great performances from Kieran Hines, who plays an egotistical captain full of hubris, and then there's haggard Charlie Brooker impersonator Francis Crozier, who plays the second captain and is a cynical alcoholic who we grow to love. There's Francis Menzies, who is always good, and there's Adam Nagaitis, who plays mysterious boy pussy enthusiast Mr. Hickey, seen here imitating the American taxpayer. And there's so many more wonderful actors who breathe some serious life into their roles. It's not just the acting that makes this show good, the atmosphere is fucking fantastic. There is a constant sense of dread hanging over everything, and the feeling never goes away. 10 episodes of death and despair. It does spooky really well, too. None of this awooga wooga jump scare shit. No teenage girls shrieking their tits off either. Take note, future horror filmmakers, just do slow, creeping dread. There is ample gore, to be sure, but the use of atmosphere and cinematography creates tension throughout the whole show. You won't scream out loud and then go back to your lunch, but you will be on tenterhooks as the eeriness of an alien Arctic filled with unknown horrors washes over you. The Terror is definitely bleak, as the crew's situation becomes more dire. With each passing episode, some horrible shit transpires that whittles away at the crew's sanity and chances for survival. Sometimes the monster that is hunting them is just a nuisance compared to the other dramas that befall these hapless fuckers. At times, you just want a shred of something good to happen, whether that's a glass of brandy or just a fucking smile on someone's face. But don't let all this dissuade you from watching. There's something for everyone. For the guys, it's got some lads throwing it up in comfy ships. For the ladies, it has that Downton Abbey Regency costume guff. And for the kiddies, it has cute little animals. Alright, It probably isn't for everyone, but I found it very compelling. It's quintessentially British, I tell you. Everyone drinks tea and possesses an enduring spirit that helps them overcome the harsh, frozen hellscape that is the Arctic. Some criticism of the show I've seen is that the cast isn't racially diverse enough, but given the historical context, I think the lack of diversity is fitting. The Terror does have Eskimos, and they're pretty underrepresented in media, and one of them is a badass lady shaman. What more do you want? Another criticism I've seen is that a nefarious character is gay, and gays aren't allowed to be baddies, apparently, as if gay people are some sort of protected species who would get wiped out if they were portrayed as morally complex. Honestly, if these are your complaints about the show, then maybe you aren't the target audience. Go watch something more fitting for you. I've heard people call this misery porn, and while that does seem fitting, I think it does the show a disservice. There is more to it than the nihilistic pleasure of seeing some people suffering. There are times where the characters have their own little moments of redemption, and some characters' relationships develop in some wonderful, heartfelt ways. You genuinely start to feel empathy for everyone, and that's helped by the brilliant cast who act their socks off, right down to the extras, and this monkey, everyone, gives a good performance. The soundtrack is brilliant too, and you won't get another one like it, as the composer died after the show was made. It's really spooky and really atmospheric. Even the title sequence sent a chill down my fuzzy spine. Oh, and the show has some really beautiful shots in it as well. Nice cinematography all round. Would I recommend The Terror? Yes, I bloody would. It's refreshing to see a show of this caliber. I've had to put up with so much visual slop over the years that it feels nourishing to the soul to get a show as well made as this. Acting, visuals, and score are all top-notch. You will come away from this show depressed. It has to be said. As cliched as this sounds, it's all about the journey, not the destination. Even if the show didn't have horror elements, it would still be a fine exploration of the human condition and the bleakness of survival. It's not going to be for everyone, but it's worth taking a look at. I'm not going to show you any more clips. Go watch the bloody show. A lot of love went into this. Be a shame if it didn't get more views. And maybe, just maybe, future producers will see how a good show like this is made, and standards will improve. Yeah, that isn't tobacco. That's opium. I feel itchy. Thanks for watching the show, folks. I love you all so very much.